A bunch of anime moments are now cards. Welcome everyone. Some new cards are revealed and also some reprints. And yeah, got a bunch of weird ones to say the least. I'll go over them one by one. Let's go from top to bottom. Let's start with this first one. Soul Energy Max. Normal trap card. You can use first second card name each once per turn. And if you get a secret card, Obelisk Settlement, if you can Obelisk to monitor, which attribute is divine, and you contribute two face-up monsters except itself. Destroy as many monsters per as possible. You inflict 4,000 damage to them. Bam, it's like Fist of Fate stuff. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Second effect is during your main battle phase, you can press a card from graveyard, add an obelisk from deck to hand. After this effect result, you can immediately normal summon obelisk. Honestly, that second effect is alright for an obelisk deck. Just now, flip your goes with the card. You can now search obelisk. You know, that's nice, I guess. So yeah, next is the Cyber Dragon one. It's on spell Evolution Result Burst. And it activates one card the same per turn. You can special monster rest turn after this card results, except with spell effects, aka fusion spells. Also add one overlay fusion from deck to your hand. Also, the maximum number of attacks per battle phase this turn of any of your fusion monsters using 6 or more material with overlay fusion this turn is equal to the number of materials for its summon. So basically, overlay fusion, use 6 or more materials, attack 6 or more times. Yeah, that's it. It's telling you to use it with Chimeric Tech Over Dragon. That's what it's saying. Next is the 5D card, the Great Soul. If a dragon synchro monsters on the field, push up to 2 resident monsters and or level 1 dragon monsters from your deck. Here's a trap, so that's the downside. And when the monster's effect is activated, if you control level 10 or higher dark dragon synchro monster, you can banish card from your grave. Negate the effect. Actually, that's pretty good, honestly. It's just banished from grave and negate an effect. That's very nice. And if you do, especially you want to go synchro monsters, gain 2,000 attack at the end phase. Honestly, this card's alright. Like the first effect, I'm air on. It's just like not really that great for a trap. It's good. It's a +1, but like it's not what you need for a trap. But you can use both effects in the same turn. Just use it, get 2 monsters on the field, then like, hey, look, I now have um a monster to the gate. That's nice. Next is the Zexal card. We have Dragon's King Myth or slash Dragon's King Legend, quick play spell card. You can use one effect among the first and second effects card's name only once that turn. Hopefully these effects are good then. Like on Dragon Monster you control, double its attack until the end phase turn. Then if your opponent chooses a Dragon type monster that chose a Dragon type monster, that targeted effect activation cannot be negated this turn. The targeted monster's effect activation cannot be negated this turn only if the opponent controls a dragon type monster as well. Okay, that's pretty crap. That's very that just showed up as enemy. Crap in a nutshell. Second effect is during your main phase, press card from graveyard, but summon any effect from one of your dragon type monsters, banish. Okay, that second effect's alright. The second effect is actually decent. It's the monster reborn by banishing it. So I give the second effect. It's okay. First effect is pretty bad. Finally, that's that. Shows that we have 2 more cards still. The Arc 5 weird one. Um, the crit spell card, you can use first name each once per turn. Special summon 1 level 4 fairy spellcaster wing beast or beast warrior monster from your hand. And if you do equip it with this card, then you can turn all dragon type monsters on the field to the hand. We have better bounce effects in the game, but okay. During the end phase, this card's in the graveyard because it's in this turn. If sent there this turn while it's in the face of spell trap card zone, you can add 1 polymerization, fusion spell, or fusion parasite from your deck to your hand. How to weirdly support 4 different characters into one thing, I guess. Anyway, next, the variants one. We have Prisoner of Fate or Prisoner of Destiny, Continuous Trap. It's actually an interesting one. I read this earlier. You can ever activate 1 card with this card's name per turn, so you can only flip it up once per turn. Its first effect is once per chain. If a link for monster's link something, place 1 counter on this card, maximum of 3. Then, if you can apply one of these effects, depending on the number of counters on this card, so you can view this card each time you link summon a link for monster. Then, If there's one counter, you can declare one card name for us to negate the active effects on the field of that card with the original name. So basically, just negate the effects of one card in the field you want. Second effect is special summon one monster from lower from your graveyard, which is honestly worse than negating its having on the field. And finally, its third effect is send this card to graveyard do special one link 4 from your extra deck. I am impressed. Somehow they made the first effect the best one. Saying that though, you only get it once because once you get it's only activate the effect depending. Still, it's still a good card. It actually is a decent one. Besides the issue of it's a trap, because that means if it wasn't a trap, this card would be busted. Honestly, but because it is a trap, it's kind of crap. But it's fun at least, interesting. And that's it. These are weird. That's all I can say. And yeah, look, I have nothing really to say for these ones. They're kind of like anime moments over the time of the history, and they exist. Then some of them are okay, some of them are just straight up bad. And yeah, that's really all I gotta say. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and see you next time. Goodbye.